These are the five most talked about season 9 BBNaija ex-housemates. Yes, I'm sure some of you are wondering who are these ex-housemates. Hey, anyway, before we get on to all of that, I want to say you're welcome back to my space. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you guys are good. I hope you all are amazing. So let's get back to the G's. Yes, five most talked about the BBNaija season 9 ex-housemates. Yes, so we know 26 ex-housemates got into the BBNaija house, but these five names I'm about to mention are the most talked about, the ones that have received the most backlash, both inside the house and after leaving the house post the show. They are still getting bass left, right, and center. In fact, they are still on the lips of what people, their names are still on the lips of people, like they have been talked about. So, in no particular order, I will start with what? Shaun. Yes, Shawnee. Yes, Shaun is one ex-housemate that was very controversial in the house. So, people really talked about him. So, he started a relationship with Wani in the house, and that relationship, the kind talk people talk about that relationship, and because of how he was treating Wani that time. So a lot of people said things about him, yes, and his personality. He has this very bold personality. Like Shaun is somebody that is easily noticeable. So when even, in fact, the moment Shaun stepped into the house, everybody knew that okay, he says he's Sheg's friend, and already he was already trending. People liked him and all of that. So and he has gathered a lot of a huge fan base. Like he has a lot of fans. So then after leaving the BBNaija house, it is from one bad to another. If Shaun tweets, it will trend. If he says he comments on anything, it trends. If he gets a deal, it trends. Like for different reasons. If he gets close to any female, he trends. So Shaun is one ex-housemate that has received the most backlash, and he has been one of the most talked about ex-house season 9 ex-housemate, and he's still on the lips of people till date. So Shaun. Then next on my list we have Wani. Yes, I said no particular order, but I'm just mentioning, so nobody's first or anything. I'm just in no particular order. So next is Wani. Wani is one ex-housemate that is talked about, like till date. People are still talking about her. You understand? Either for good or for bad, they must find something to say. So Wani got into the house. She got into the house with her sister Handy. So they were noticeable the very first day. You know their personality. They have this very sweet personality, energy queens. You get. So Wani ex Handy, people have talked about it, and they've garnered a lot of. She has garnered a lot of fans. So and people talk about her relationship with Shaun and how Shaun was treating her and all of that. You understand? She has gotten some backlash also. Like people, they give her bass and all of that, but she don't send anybody, papa. So even after she got to the finale of the show. She's first runner up. Yes, Wani talked about, and then even after the show, maybe the dragging name for here. Is it for Onyeka's fans? Is it for Nelly's fans? Yeah, as in different fan base. Dragging her also, like people dragging her left, right, and center. You said if Wani cough, they will talk about her. Anything Wani does, they must talk about her. Like she's still on the lips of people. But the good thing is that since leaving the house, at least she has gathered more people that like her than people that do not like her. So yeah, because of her job, the job they do, she and her sister are very hardworking. They're very hardworking. So and they're always putting themselves out there. So definitely they must talk about them. Yeah. So she's one of the most talked about BBNaija season 9 ex-housemates. And then we have Handy. I don't want to put both of them together. Yes, they are twins. She's also talked about, so she's an individual on her own too. So Handy is one ex-housemate that is one of the most talked about ex-housemate. But Handy, people don't really talk about her in a bad light like that. But sometimes because of the Wani factor, they'll just join her, give them basketballs together. So because of the twin factor and aside from that, Handy also has a very sweet personality in the house. So she did a lot of things that made people talk about her in the house. And then there are basketballs with Ruti also, and also with Wani. The Wani and Handy had with Ruti also put her in the spotlight too. People talked about her, and then when that time Jinshi, Kelly Ray, and all of that, people talked about her also. And then coming out of the house again, she's one of the most talked about ex-housemate. Like because of their work again, they're always putting themselves out there. People are seeing them. They speak good about her. Sometimes some people want to just give her basketballs for no reason, but Handy, yes, is one of the most talked about ex-housemates, season 9 ex-housemates. Yeah, she's doing amazing. And then next, we have Onyeka Chigbo. Onyeka Chigbo is one ex-housemate that has been on the lips of people too. She has been talked about. Onyeka put herself out there, like on the show. Maybe small bass, but she know in fact the bass will say she received plenty. Yeah, you understand? She does things that people, she's very talented, of course. So people talked about her while in the house, and then after the house again, people were talking about her. So There's some things like the triangle between she, Onyeka, and OZ. Yes, put her out there. People talked about her, gave her a lot of basketballs and all of that. And then since leaving BBNaija house again, almost Onyeka they receive serious basketballs. So like people, different fan base also. Wani is handy fan base. They give her when her own fan base give Wani too. And then Cassia's fan base, Victoria's fan base. In fact, let's say people that, in fact, Onyeka they talked about her. Then her recent this thing with Suge again, what she said about Suge, you get recently, like it's bringing a lot of backlash, a lot of basketball. So she's still one of the ex-housemate that is trending and also most talked about, like ex-housemate that's been receiving backlash to date. And then last on my list, like I said, no particular order, so nobody's on the last or first. So we have Nelly. You'll be surprised, Nelly. Why is Nelly being talked about? Yes, Nelly is one housemate that ex-housemate that has been talked about too, like in the house. You understand? She hasn't talked about it. Even when she came to the house, like people wanted her to ship with Shaun, but it didn't work out. So they've been talking about her relationship with Suge, also put her out there and all of that. So people have been talking about Nelly in the house, and then since leaving the house again, people have been still been talking about her. You should do one thing, her vacation with Suge, her fashion, her style, her fashion sense, and all of that. Puts her out there, so she's always out there. And then recently, she didn't attend Suge's birthday. They still talked about it. And then the recent rumor about the breakup with Suge, they are still talking about it. So Nelly is one ex-housemate that has been talked about, like that has received her own backlash, and also they've talked about her also, like she's still on the lips of people and they've been talking about her. Yeah, so these are the 5 ex-housemates that received the most backlash and the most talked about season 9 ex-housemates. So we have Shaun, we have Wani, we have Handy, we have Onyeka, and we have Nelly. So yeah, so this is my own list. So if you don't like this list, go and make your own list, and if you have any other name, you can drop it in the comment section. Yeah, so I want to say thank you guys for always watching my videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.